infiltrates, I mean, all the aspects of public life. And, but the outcome, after all, is a good figure for GDP development, good life quality indications according to the World Bank indicators, which you all review every now and then. And frankly, if you get those reviews for the last scores of years, you would probably, if you try to amalgamate the indicators and represent them in figures, you'll probably get, if not a steady, low level, you'll get a downward slope kind of graph representation. And this happens where people everywhere now are exposed to what is happening anywhere else. In the past, possibly people can just keep quiet for some time because they don't know exactly what's going on elsewhere. But now everybody anywhere knows about what's going on anywhere else, thanks to the communication technology and the information revolution. And now this issue of globalization, which is very interesting for academics and very popular in classrooms, is also an everyday life reality. It's the globalization not only of fashion or pizzas and food, globalization of concepts as well. Now there is a global consciousness of human basic rights. That's everywhere. Whether we like it or not, everybody is conscious about it. And everybody is aware that these are basic rights and they are very much in demand. People can oversee, can overgo, can just overlook for some time. If politicians are achieving good achievements in delivering the social welfare goods. But they cannot do that for long and live on promises because the world now is too fast, development is too fast, and people simply don't have that much time to wait for slow actors, give them all the time to do things as they please, and hence the frustration. I come back to the first point of the aspirations versus reality. And I would like to assert that point, that all these the attributes of present turmoils can mainly be attributed to that contrast between the aspirations and the reality. I have been to much Africa, and I spoke very little about Sudan, my country, because I think that it's not that different. Sudan is a micro-Africa. It's immensely diverse nation with a multitude of ethnicities, languages, cultures, And we have been going through difficult times trying to manage diversity. We tried our best to apply all the possible models you can think of: socialist, communist, and liberal. And I cannot say that we failed all through, or we succeeded all through. We had our successes, we had our failures. But the fact of the matter is that people, as they have always been and will always be, are simply impatient. They don't have that luxury of to be patient and to give any model all the time it requires to have its reflections on their livelihoods. Again, before I spare whatever time left for others and for whatever you want to do with whatever time left for your weekend, I would like to give a small comment about the valuable presentation of our colleague, Spanish ambassador in Ethiopia. And when he spoke about Ethiopia as a catalyst for cultures and religions, I think Ethiopia is as well a cosmos Africa, and understanding the realities there helps a lot in understanding the realities elsewhere. One characteristic of Africa, when we talk culture, we always talk about, it's always about tolerance. Culturally, we are very tolerant. And native cultures are very receptive for incoming external cultural influences. But they are very, very, very known for domesticating them. If you see Christianity in Africa, it's African Christianity. It's different from the Christianity we all know. In its pure, original form. When we talk about Islam in Africa also, we can safely talk about an African Islam. For religion, I mean, we are very, Africa is known for domesticating and digesting and domesticating foreign cultural influences. And I'm glad that you have touched on this point. Although you were talking in Spanish, and my Spanish is not that good, but I could sense that you were touching on this point.